Good morning, Rome. My name is Rowan.
And I'm Quintus Livius, and we're coming at you with
RNN News.
Breaking news on the latest politics. Debut of a new religion in Rome, Italy. A new religion by the name of Christianity is being spread around by 12 co-workers who are the followers of the so-called Messiah that goes by the name of Jesus. Some of the most important people who are involved in this transition between polytheism to monotheism were the 12 apostles who spread the word about the religion. And without Jesus who brought it up, there would be no Christian faith. Also, Philo the philosopher who wrote down the brutal script of the new faith took place in it, and several other Jews had an agreement with this new Christian religion. In the first century, during the time of the birth of Jesus, people throughout the whole continent had the suspicion that the Messiah had come to the earth. Once that was announced, most of the Roman Empire had took the place in the transition from polytheism to monotheism. And by the way, that is the change from many gods to only one. The old Roman religion, including the head of all gods, Jupiter, has grown less and less, and because of that belief decreasing, the Christian faith had increased as the years passed. But the big story everyone was looking forward to is why this transition had occurred. It is due to Philo the philosopher, who had wrote a brutal treatment, and while it was being written down, there was a revolt in Judea that had led to the destruction of the temple and a change in the practice of Jewish faith once Jesus had resurrected from his grave. And due to the occur of the devastation, the Christian faith had started to become more popular each and every day. Well, that's your political breaking news on the debut of the new religion in Rome. Now I'm done here. I'll send it over to you, Rowan.
Breaking news. The Carthage War. Carthage is a city in northern Africa directly next to Greece that also controlled parts of Spain and Sicily. In 218 BC, the general of Carthage launched a strike. Previously, ancient Rome has made several remarks of revenge. Currently this evening, Roman troops have confirmed their actions. A reliable resource claims that Rome fought Carthage because they wanted control of the western Mediterranean in a series of 3 wars, called the Punic Wars. Hannibal, Carthage's general, traveled from Spain into Italy over the Appalachian Mountains with the company of 40,000 soldiers riding on 40 vicious elephants. In 204 BC, a Roman general, Scipio's army attacked Carthage in 146 BC. According to the representatives from the city of Greece, there have been countless reports of bombs hitting the city of Carthage. Rome is feeling the need to grow and expand their land and expenses. Not only did their troops burn Carthage, but they have captured their people to sell into slavery. Now back to you, Tiberius.
Chariot insurance. Make sure to get your chariot insurance in case of a brutal crash. Chariot insurance.
My name is Tiberius with your weather. I'm here. Thanks for being here today. Your incredible audience. I'm here at Pompeii with Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius started erupting this morning, August 24, 79 AD. In this moment, lava is spreading at Pompeii and parts of the Roman Empire. About 20,000 people are surrounded in the Roman Empire as Mount Vesuvius is erupting. The 20,000 people that are surrounded are the rich, poor, and slaves that live in the Pompeii and Roman Empire. What if Mount Vesuvius erupts again? It will be an enormous disaster. What is happening inside Mount Vesuvius before erupting is that the gaseous magma breaks up, lots of broken up pressure. This pressure makes the volcano erupt after it builds up. After Mount Vesuvius erupted, huge ash clouds and rocks that are thrust out can go up to 50 km high. What these huge ash clouds do, anything surrounded by it, is that everything lands on suffocates because it lands so thick. The gas from the volcano is venomous and can kill anybody if all the process isn't happening. Would not die. Tomorrow is the festival of the Roman god of fire, and I hope the eruption doesn't destroy the celebration. Also, the lava already spread in the Roman Empire and Pompeii, so it's better not spread to another place. This ass is gonna kill me! I'm out of here!
The fight between gladiators is the most brutal sport in Rome that ever existed. In the first gladiator games were by the sons of Junius Brutus in honor of their father after he died. Gladiator combat became a very popular form of public sport. At first, the fights were used as a funeral ceremony, but later they became the amusement of the Romans. As the beginning of the gladiators were prisoners, of war, slaves, and condemned criminals, but the free citizens became gladiators, hoping to win fame and fortune. The popularity of the sport of gladiators were trained in imperial schools as they were sold or hired out, as wealthy citizens hired many as bodyguards. The sport was also called the games or circus. The show was watched by Caesar and the people of Rome. Before the games started, the popularity of the sport of gladiators were trained in imperial schools and they were sold or hired out, as wealthy citizens hired as many as they can for bodyguards. The sport was also called the games or circus. The show was watched by Caesar and the people of Rome. Before the games started, the gladiators went on a parade around the arena. They were spending on the armor of gold or silver. After the purpose of the fight begun, with a variety of weapons, overwhelmed gladiators could surrender by raising their left hand to plead for mercy. This was left to Caesar to decide whether they should die or live. If the audience gave a thumbs down, they would die. If the audience gave a thumbs up, they would live. That's all.
Hi, I'm Gabby, casting live from here, Rome, Italy. Rome is a city known that has one of the most best cuisines of this time. Rome has an abundant amount of the different types of cuisines. Nowadays, Rome are eating depending on their class, whether they're unwealthy, average, or very wealthy. It is all counting on how they live, their lifestyle, and the type of money they have. Most Romans are wealthy or average. About 40% of Rome is whether unwealthy or average. Unwealthy Romans eat mostly cereal and grain. They eat commonly vegetables from their gardens, including beans, cabbages, peas, lettuce, and olives. With their lifestyle and with the poor amount of money they gain and week, Romans at this moment can't afford meat. Cheap bread is a main part of the cuisine daily. Privileged Romans eat certain types of food for festivals. Their festivals are based on religion factors. Sometimes on certain holidays they would eat assertive cuisines. On a daily basis, Romans eat in lavish villas. Wealthy Romans eat bread, cheese, eggs, and meat. Rich people are eating wealthy due to the fact that they have money to afford good quality food. Unfortunately, slaves or poor Romans cooked for them. They meat types like hare, geese, pig, beef, goat, chicken, and fish. They forced slaves to cook for them really unusual and hard food to cook. If not, the slaves are rather punished harshly or sent to the army. As well as the indigent Romans, they ate during holidays for religious reasons. Romans eat at a fancy table prepared by their slaves at their houses. RNN News reporting live from Rome. Back to you, Quintus.
Thank you so much for catching up on us, your local news.
Tune in next time on
RNN News.